practicing the part. Come on.
Greetings, tribe. I'm your host, Ortega, and I'm coming to you from the Hacienda today. Now, I love enchiladas. And I've made chicken, I've made veggie, I've made beef, but I've never attempted seafood, and I've never attempted anything that wasn't a red sauce. So today, we're going for a tomatillo cream sauce over seafood enchiladas. Wish me luck. This would be our ingredients for our sauce. We've got the tomatillo, onion, the lime back there, jalapeno, cilantro, some diced green chilies, garlic, the heavy whipping cream, and the sour cream. So for our sauce, the first thing we want to do is get our vegetables cooked down. We're going to toss them in a blender, throw them back on the heat, reduce it down, let it sit and let the flavors meld. Now, because this is a seafood thing and I want more of a milder flavor, I'm going to de-seed my jalapeno. Just cut it in half, take a spoon, scoop the stuff out. It's that damn easy. Now, of course, if you want yours more spicy, it's your food, it's your mouth. My favorite utensils of all time. I've had this fucker for like 25 years. It's wooden fork. I love this fucking thing. Some adobo. Some cilantro. It's very easy to go overboard with cilantro. It's very strong. I know a lot of people just don't like it. I like it. If you don't like it, don't put it in your fucking sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's your fucking mouth. That's a t-shirt right there. You have to make that a t-shirt. Now, I added some chicken stock to this, not a whole heck of a lot, not even enough to cover everything, but just to give some moisture in there so that the vegetables don't burn. I'm gonna give you a look at this. Some beautiful vegetables, nice bright green. I'll let that cook down a little bit, get everything softened up, and we'll dump it in the blender. I'm gonna take the veggies for our sauce off, add them into the old blenderini. Now that we've got that blended up, we're going to pour it back into the saucepan here. Loader. Look at that beauty sauce there. So I'm going to take my sauce, put it on the back burner there, give it a taste. Oh yeah. So we'll let that cook down. After that, we're gonna add in sour cream, heavy cream. We'll stir that together and slowly add it to the sauce before we pour it onto the enchiladas. Now you wanna make sure that your sauce is cooled down a little bit so it doesn't curl up and clot before you add it, because you're gonna bake it anyway, so you don't need to worry about it being hot when you add it to the enchiladas. For the meat mix today, I'm going a little trashy. I'm gonna use canned crab meat, lobster meat, and shrimp. Ideally, I would love to do this recipe again using fresh seafood, and I'm sure I will if it's a success. But for today, we're just going to use some canned tiny shrimp, some canned claw fancy white crab meat, one canned Scout Canadian lobster. Crabby crab. Put these guys on a low heat. Add a little adobo, one Goya, some butter, not that much butter, we're going to add a little bay seasoning. Splash of real lemon. They didn't have a real lemon. Got the little Mexican oregano in there as well. And just one last thing. A little bit more cilantro. And there is the crab, lobster, shrimp mix for the enchiladas. So we're gonna let our sauce cool down, fry up some tortillas, stuff them, roll them, bake them, eat them. Got our sauce cooled down. I'm gonna take some heavy cream, sour cream, mix them together over here in a bowl. Just gonna give a little creamier texture to our sauce. Generally for enchiladas, I'm looking for corn tortillas. Now, in all honesty, my veggie ones, my beef ones, I usually use flour. They're easier to work with and they're always a little bit bigger so I can get a bigger portion. And that's the way I grew up having them. I'm gonna try corn today for the seafood just because as I'm experimenting with the sauce and the filling, why not try and do something that's a little bit out of my comfort zone. Let some oil going for our tortillas. We don't want to get them crisp, we just want to get them pliable enough that they roll easy for our enchiladas. Got a pan with some paper towels here so I can set them off. Won't take long at all, they go really quick. While we're getting our tortillas cooked up, got the oven preheated to 350 so we can bake off our enchiladas. Well, so far so good. Generally by now I've torn 2 or 3 of them. Sauce is ready, meat's ready, we've got some tortillas cooked up. Let's build these enchiladas. First I'm gonna do is put a little bit of sauce down on the bottom of this baking pan. Just take the first guy, lay it down. Get a scoop of our seafood mixture. Don't want to overfill it, but you certainly don't want to underfill it. It's probably much quieter now that I shut the air conditioner off. I'm going to put just a little bit of my sauce inside as well. Keep it nice and moist. This guy up. Seam side down. I'd like to give a shout out to the trashy guy, Ron Mathis, for the badass shirt. I guess you guys should probably see one of these being rolled up, even though you can probably figure it out. Anyway, tortilla in the pan, a little bit of the sauce in the bottom. Filling. Just a little bit of our sauce for the inside. And then tuck the lip under, roly, roly, roll. Seam side down. There we have 8 tasty enchiladas. It looks like I could have easily done 10 in this pan, but whatever. The oven's heated up. We're gonna add some cheese to these bad boys. So, we got our Oaxacan cheese on our enchiladas. Now, we're gonna take some of our sauce. All right, and just a bit more cheese. Yeah. Now those look like some beauties. And there you have it. Seafood enchiladas. Ortega did good. Ortega did real good. I'm really happy with what I've created here. I definitely got to do this with fresh seafood because if it's this good with the canned stuff in it, I can't even fathom what I can do with some fresh stuff. Thanks for stopping by the Hacienda. I'm your host, Ortega Latrobe. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and keep snacking.
I love Ortega's sauce. It makes my taco pop.
This is unreal, completely unreal.